So Nintendo's had a bit of an interesting week in the news. A few days ago they set out for a handful of new trademarks. The one that got people particularly riled up was trademarks linking back to the GameCube, leading people to believe that there may be some sort of new GameCube games making a reappearance in the modern market. Or even more interestingly, following suit with the NES and SNES, perhaps we're getting a GameCube Mini or Classic version or something like that. A handful of people were also talking about another trademark focusing on the Game Boy, suggesting that perhaps more games from that era would appear now. And this video was originally going to debunk the idea of a GameCube Mini, mostly from the fact that there's not even an N64 Mini yet, and any desired GameCube games would likely just get their own Switch remake. Additionally, the trademarks could simply be coming to fruition because of the new controllers needed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It could very well be a simple stretch of the imagination for a fairly logical answer. Beyond that though, if there was a GameCube game on the mind of Nintendo, I would have suggested an alternative to the much awaited and debated Pikmin 4, and instead would have suggested that a remake of the original games could be making an appearance, or perhaps even re-released as part of a trilogy set for the Switch. After so much speculation on Pikmin 4 over on this channel, there is a surprising amount of space we've left for simply bringing back the old games into a newer format. Whether that's simply tweaking the controls and bumping up the quality or upholding it into a more Pikmin 3 focused style, it could still be a very interesting new approach for the future of the Pikmin franchise. But then there was more news recently from Nintendo. It's clear that people weren't too impressed with Nintendo's display, and their stocks have been plummeting this week, even more so the last couple of days. So oddly enough, former Nintendo president Tatsumi Kimishima announced that there are unannounced games still to come out this year, stating that they simply weren't ready to show the whole lineup. It sounds like a few of those games we were so hoping for are back on the possible menu. A missing library of games this year? Maybe I'm better at predicting than I thought. Other sources seem to suggest that it's in the fall window that we may be seeing these upcoming games. And what franchise always seems to be released right on the fall season? None other than the Pikmin franchise itself. Although we might not get to see it for another couple of months, whether it be Pikmin 4 or some kind of trilogy remake. When is the next Nintendo Direct going to get announced anyway? There's a very good chance that it's a lot closer than we expected. Of course, there's always the alternative that it's the much desired Metroid, Animal Crossing or Star Fox, or maybe this was simply a desperate cry out to help out stocks. Maybe we've got another lineup of micro games like that Donkey Kong Robot Mario stuff or Dr. Luigi 2. Who knows? What are your thoughts on this news? Would you even call it news? Want to see a GameCube Mini or just GameCube games backed up on the Switch? What are you expecting in these next few months? Let us know all down below. Maybe I'll feature some stuff next time. As for now, my name's been Daz, you didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.